everyone, and welcome to the third part of this documentary, Life, Where It Comes From and Where We End Up. There's a lot of things going on in the world, and as we can see on the news, a lot of animals are dying. Big animals, manatees, dolphins, seals, whales, shark, and many sources of different fish and marine life are washing up in shores and docks floating up. And we wonder why that's going on, and we believe it's insanity. It's due to toxins. Toxins that we deal with on a regular basis on our lives, not as severe as these poor fishes got to see and feel and taste, where it took them from their habitat, and many people that got to enjoy watching these mammals and fishes live their normal, happy life. Now, the question is the fishes that survived, how are they doing? And if we consume any of those fishes, what are the drawbacks? So now we need to know how to recycle any problems if they arrive by knowing how to detox our bodies. A lot of us don't know there's a lot of candium, aluminum in our air. It's in our skies. It is distributed every day. As we notice, if you see these red skies, that's cadmium, a lot of aluminum. And for someone that has lung problems and had a loved one pass away because of lung problems, and finding out more and more every day the things that we don't get to know about or hear about until they're too late. And I believe, and my idea is to let people aware of what's going on in this world. Because if we don't, it's going to be traumatic, and a lot of people are going to lose, and we're going to lose a lot of loved ones in our lives. If someone asked me, what's the purpose of life? And I would tell them, becoming a person of stature and be happy as possible every part of your existence on this earth, because we only get one shot and one shot only on this planet. And then we are passed on to another world. But in the situation of this planet, we need to stay as healthy as possible. We want our loved ones to go, but go later, not earlier. Nowadays, our loved ones, the people we care about, our moms, our dads, even our kids, are passing away sooner than later. And some of them are overpassing their parents. We wonder and we think every single day, what is causing these problems? A lot is medication, because if you go to other countries, they don't even know what some medication is. They believe in herbs that they create and make teas out of, minerals that they consume in their food that we're not consuming anymore, because the farmers are not cropping the soil with all 192, I believe, or possibly there are more minerals that we need. Our life strives on minerals and vitamins. Our organs need them to develop hormones. That's why so many people are hormone imbalanced or deficient of many supplements and minerals, because they don't have an idea or a clue on what vitamins to consume on a regular basis. And a lot of the vitamins that are being distributed do not have all the essential daily values of our daily intake. So we need to know what we need to take, how many times a day we need to take it, and the quality of the supplements that we ingest every day if they're going to do the job and they're going to be noticed. Now, what's the difference from a vitamin that's going to get noticed and distributed in the body the right way to a synthetic vitamin that's going to just pass our digestive and go straight to the liver, and the liver is going to see it as a foreign object and leave it in there and continue to leave it there until it builds up toxins on top of every other toxins that we breathe from stuff like aerosol sprays and deodorants. I use natural deodorants because I know and I found out that a lot of deodorants have aluminum. Our body does not need aluminum in it. That's not one of the minerals that we are essential to consume. It is the cause of a lot of problems, especially now that they're saying the elderly are getting them, but younger people are getting them, Alzheimer, dementia. Also, a lot of moms that conceive children, okay, end on passing on these metals onto their kids. And then they wonder why all these kids have all these mental disorders and unfortunately all these bad effects because of all these toxic metals and toxic materials and chemicals every day. These poor kids get the bad end of the stick, and their mothers don't know what is being passed on every time they try to conceive a child. Years ago, it was less. Now it's more and more every single day. And all we have to do is find awareness and give people the understanding and what needs to be done and how it needs to be done and how often it needs to be done. If somebody says, well, I do a detox every 6 months, a year, that's not enough. You are distribute these toxins, metals, and chemicals every single day of your existence, of your life, until when you wake up in the morning, they're in the air, they're in the food. Read what you're buying. Find out that if it says organic and it says non-GMO, learn the words in the back of the boxes and find out if they are chemicals or GMOs that are just written a different way to fool or not let you know what those words mean. We need to find out what words mean because at the end of the day, it has to do with our health. So many people are getting sick every single day because of a lot of metals and materials that we deal on this earth on a regular basis. Vitamins that are not given to us that have the essential minerals or the amino acids. Vitamins that are not turning on our thyroid or shutting it off or making it weaker. So many deficiencies that men are not able to perform in the bedroom with their wives, their girlfriends anymore. Not able to conceive children because they're being broken every single day. From the materials that they consume, from the air that they breathe. So many things that need to be adjusted. A lot of these things are preventiveness and finding out what to do to prevent them. If you read, this is not something that's not out there. It is out there, just it needs to be zoomed in more clearly. People need to focus and understand and say, well, I'm buying this vitamin and it's a little pricey because the materials in this vitamin is top notch. It's not a Fugazi. It's not something that's synthetic. It's not something that my body's not going to recognize it. It's a camouflaged. My body's going to accept it. My body's going to take what it needs and feed my organs, feed my hormones, make my body distribute hormones that my body needs to develop me the way I need to be. A lot of us are aging due to maldeficiency and deficiency of minerals, vitamins, and amino acids that have to do with building up and growing and distributing hormones out of our organs. T3, T4, our thyroid, autoimmune problems. People are getting autoimmune problems. People are going to restaurants and getting mad allergies because of autoimmune. And people say, what is autoimmune? Autoimmune is you're not eating the right food. The lining of your stomach has holes in it. You eat food, the food goes into those holes. It goes into your blood. Your body is a mechanism to attack things that don't belong in there. They see something foreign, like material, like foods and stuff. So it starts attacking your blood. So your body's attacking yourself. And the way it does that, and the way and the effects are side effects. Either be a rash, either be blotches, either be itching. But all these things are all connected. Psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, all these problems are autoimmune problems. And autoimmune problems cause other problems with the thyroid functioning and a lot of other things that your body does not know what's going on. Your body is a blueprint. And when you fall off the blueprint, your body starts creating a different and not a blueprint that it understands or explains. It's just starting to connect stuff. And that's why all these abnormalities and all these morphs and everything else start happening, because the body does not recognize any of the stuff that's going inside their body. So you ever hear that saying, you are what you eat? Exactly. You are what you eat. There's ways that I know, particularly, that certain things could turn around and be changed just by giving the body what it needs, what the body asks for, what the body needs to distribute blood, distribute white blood cells, distribute plasma, all these things that your body needs to develop the materials that it needs to function every single day. And when you avoid these things, your body starts developing other signs. And that's the sign that we need to know. People say, Vin, what are the signs? Look at your body. See what it's doing. Watch, feel, reacts. Are you having problems in the bedroom that you never had before? That's a sign. Are you gaining weight? Meanwhile, you're not eating as much, or you're not eating a heavy intake, but you're still gaining weight and not losing it. Check your thyroid. You're having problems with hair and nails. Check you have a deficiency, maybe a thyroid that's sluggish or turned off, because that has a lot to do with hair. There's a lot of things that people need to know. And I'm trying to give people a plateau of understanding and what goes on. All right, guys. This was part 3 of life, where it comes from and where we end up. So see you for part 4. Stay healthy, stay focused, and just do the right thing. Your body will thank you for it. I'm out.